You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
In Washington this week, Senate Republicans made a dramatic move that's stirring up heated debate across the political spectrum. After months of gridlock and failed negotiations with Democrats, the GOP decided to go nuclear, changing Senate rules so that President Donald Trump's nominees can be confirmed much faster. Here's what happened. Republicans pushed through a new rule that allows them to confirm groups of Trump's executive branch nominees all at once, rather than taking them up one by one. The vote fell strictly along party lines, with 53 Republicans in favor and 45 Democrats opposed. This shift, which bypassed the usual 67 votes required for altering Senate rules, was done through what's called the nuclear option. Democrats were furious. They had been working with Republicans on a compromise that could have allowed nominees to move forward in clusters of 10 or 15. But those talks collapsed late Thursday. Democrats argued the GOP rushed the process and refused to wait until next week for a negotiated deal. Senator Brian Schatz of Hawaii said he was deeply disappointed, pointing out that both sides were close to an agreement before Republicans cut things off. Republicans, on the other hand, insisted they had run out of patience. Senate Majority Leader John Thune delivered a fiery speech on the floor, accusing Democrats of deliberately stalling Trump's nominees. He argued the Senate had been turned into what he called a personnel department, wasting too much time on routine confirmations that in the past would have been approved by voice vote or unanimous consent. Thune said flatly, "This is a broken process. That's an embarrassment." The new rule applies only to executive branch civilian nominees, things like sub-cabinet officials and ambassadors, not to cabinet secretaries or judges. Within hours of the rule change, Republicans set in motion a plan to advance a block of 48 Trump nominees, including former Congressman Brandon Williams for a nuclear security post, and Kimberly Guilfoyle and Callista Gingrich, as ambassadors to Greece and Switzerland. Democrats warned this will lower the Senate's scrutiny and allow unqualified people to slip through. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called it a sad, regrettable day for the Senate and accused Republicans of handing Trump a blank check to install whoever he wants. He predicted that Republicans would eventually regret weakening minority powers further. Still, Republicans believe this was necessary to break what they view as unprecedented obstruction. And while confirmations under the new rules won't officially begin until next week, Thursday's vote has already shifted the balance of power in how presidents, not just Trump, but future ones as well, will get their teams in place. This latest clash highlights the deep partisan mistrust in Washington and marks yet another step in the slow erosion of Senate traditions meant to protect minority voices. Stay subscribed for more videos.